walk. See how you are. As I see, I've got his big lead with me and his little lead. When I get him over, he will be on his big lead when I'm over the fields. Safety first. Never again will I go through that. Anyway, what was I going to do? I've got to do me, oh shit, something I've got to do. Let me get there. Sorry, give me a minute. Anyone's in, so it don't matter. Let's have a look. There we go, that's it then. Right guys and girls. So, let's see who jumps in. How is everyone today? Nice hot day. Been up a while but kept falling asleep. I thought I need to get him out. Let him have a run before he has his dinner. No, trust you. I'm the rival you're barking, isn't you, boy? Hey. Come on, boy. Let's see what happens here. Every night I see the sun. See the glory. What's happening, Graham? Oh, you're it. Saturday. What's happening, my son? Pretty nice that, guys. So, big suggestion, go and have a little walk. I absolutely didn't even want to move today, to be honest. What are you doing, boy? Come on, you can't pretend that. Come on, boy. What's the matter? He does this, he smells that and then wants to stay there. Come on, let's go for a walk and we'll get you over the fields. Hello Sean, what's happening mate? Hello me Grim. So yeah, just get him over there and then I can unleash him on his big lead. Can't I, boy? Take your little lead off and unleash the mad dog for a little run. Don't worry. Hello guys. What are you up to, mate? Yeah, just you know when you're sitting down and you're doing your sofa, you know, your couch potato stuff, you don't want to move, you just don't want to do this, you don't want to do that. Well, today that's me. Fortunately, hello Yvonne, how are you sweetie? Fortunately I've got a little dog that won't allow me to just sit there and do my couch potato stuff. He won't let me seize up, thank God. I've got to slow down. But there you go, come on boy. Now, you don't want to go on that, boy, it might have all shit in it. Come on, let's just go over the... Come on, let's go over. As soon as I get you over these fields, boy, I can put... Hello, Andy W. I can put your giant lead on, and you can go for a little run. Yeah, of course you can, boy, come on. Oh well, quite things are closed today. Walk round this way, boy, come. You know what way to go. Good boy. Now guys, what are you guys up to on this lovely Friday afternoon? Or is it afternoon or morning? It's afternoon now, isn't it? I woke up in the morning, but I'm back to sleep. Come on in, boy. Let's get you over here and change leads from little to large, eh? Come on. Let's just get you here. Get over here, boy. Yeah, shit. Stay here. In a minute, guys. Come here, boy. Where's that gone? Here you go. Come here, boy. Come here. Change leads. There you go. Safety lead off. You can out. Don't tangle on me. Don't tangle on me. Please don't tangle on me. I've took all precautions for this, not like that. Here it goes. The other lead. Go around my neck again. And he's all safe. That's it. Now we've got takeoff. Come on, boy, you enjoy your little walk back there. What's that? Oh, you donut. What an idiot. Give me a minute, guys. Daddy's gonna fall. Right, I'll show you, boy. That's it, boy. There you go. Done that. Oh, that goes in there now. There you go. That's it. Sorry, guys, a little bit of time. Hello, mate, Brett. How are you, mate? Oh, sorry. Get a bit tangled up with all these leads. But he has to have his little bit of space. A little nutcase. Right, let's get this in here. Right, that can't be lost now, that's it. I bet there's lots of people in Lewis eyes that are in Eastbourne called Lewis. Eastbourne's a big place. Yeah, good for you, Evie. I do love a snooze myself. I'm so boring as well, I'll definitely put you asleep. Don't worry about that. Anyway, guys, I hope you're having a good time. Everything's well in your life. And I had an unexpected visit from my son and my granddaughter yesterday. Took me out for a pint. It was really nice. It's nice to see them. Right, doggy duties. Give me a minute, guys. Stay here, boy. Sorry, guys. Got to use something. Gotta do what a dog owner has to do. Just pick up poo after your dog. Come here. Ugh. Come here, boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. There we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Get up here. Do that. Come on, boy. You having a roll, boy? Ah, he's having his roll. Come on then. Come on, boy. He loves his bit of freedom with this lead, you know, the longer lead. But like I said, he's got that one. I have to keep him safe now. So, we're somewhere where I can't see at least a few of my other dogs. Oh, bacon and egg. Beans. Lovely, jubbly. Good old English traditional. I don't think I've got bacon indoors, alright, I've got sausage. So, looks like sausage for a sausage, eh? What do you say? Sausage for sausage. It'll have to be a sausage, both pork. So, just a different texture. Nomadic Brit, what's it like for breakfast in America? I have the odd American breakfast and I do like it, I've got to admit. You know, with the ones with pancakes, fruit, bacon, syrup. I must admit, an American breakfast are yum yum. Very yum yum. Oh, come here, boy. Yep. Nice little doggy away from the walk off. And walking his dog, playing dog. Nice little dog. I'll let him walk off. Little puppy. You know what I mean? A nice little puppy dog walking up the lead. You have to be careful. When they run up the Tyson, he's up the lead, he don't like it. So I have to hold back and wait. Yeah, maple syrup. It's actually nice, I like it. Right. That's that away, so now I'm walking back this way. Come on, boy, let's get away from that dog. Years without a fall. Well, we know what you've got to do. You've got to get down to the grocery store, Nomadic, buy yourself the ingredients. Come on, boy. Get cooking. Can't go without your fry up. Big up food, so hello, mate. Guys, I want people to concentrate on Food Toys channel for a little while, yeah, because it's going to be coming out with some long lost videos. I mean, he done one last night, it was absolutely amazing. It was even mentioned my family's, one of my cousins' names on there, the Careys, and it was like a joy because I haven't seen them for a really long time. Sometimes he comes back from Ireland and I get to see Mickey, but I haven't seen the rest for ages, absolutely ages. See Johnny at my brother's funeral a couple of years ago. But yeah, it was really, really surprising. I love shit like that. But yeah, go for it, guys. Forgotten, what else is it? Lost Arts as well. Lost Arts. Lost things that they do. What's it called? Food, I explain. Can't think at the moment. Lost apprenticeships. Lost trades, that's it. Old trade. Lost trade. Come on, boy, out the way. Sorry, mate. Alright. Come on. Let's have a look, see if there's no more. Should I go that way, do you reckon? There's a lot of golfers there. Well, go on then, I can always get over, can't I? Lost history as well. And I love that. And it's good that you've got someone here looking into that, I think. I was really enjoying them. I really enjoyed yesterday's one. Lest we forget, guys. You know they're saying, lest we forget. You know? Lest we forget. I think there's a lot of things forgotten. If you go to where I was born and brought up today, right? This is another thing that we forget. The dustmen are on strike. And there is rubbish everywhere. In the heart of East London, there's rats running riot, disease, pestilence. What you need to know is, dustmen, believe it or not, right, save more lives than the NHS by far, by the prevention of waste, disposal, anywhere and everywhere. before there was dustmen and there was people pissing and throwing shit in the streets and cleanliness and all that, people was dying by the millions on this world. You've got to remember that. And at the moment in East London, it is rife with rubbish everywhere because they're getting paid a pittance compared to the job they do. So know this, dustmen and waste disposal people, right, if there wasn't any of that, there would be a pestilence running through this world like the NHS and all that wouldn't be able to cope with it. You need to know that. One of the biggest life-saving things on this planet is waste disposal. And getting us dirty people, us lazy people that don't want to take the shit to the fucking tip and all that, taken. Just think about that. Just think about that. You know, all these people, they sit, like these politicians, they sit in the House of Commons, right? They go, yah, 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 yah. They get paid more money for driving their car to Parliament and back than police officers get paid a year just for driving their car. And then they sit in the House of Parliament going, yah, 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 they're all these millionaires, and they get paid hundreds of thousands of pounds per year. Per year. More than the dustmen get paid, more than the doctors get paid, more than the nurses get paid. You know what I mean? What the hell? What is going on a planet where you can sit there going, yah, 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 and get paid than people that are doing productive, life-saving jobs? What kind of madness is that? What kind of madness is that? Absolute madness. So in the east end of London there's a little strike going on. And there is piles, if you Google it, Google Whitechapel and the east end of London waste disposal, right, where my children live and what they're having to put up with. You go and see that. You go and look at that shit. You know, mountains of waste everywhere. Mountains of it. You know, and I've got 2 grandchildren that live around here that are susceptible to illness. They're not well kids, you know, but they have to live down there because that's where London Hospital is. And that's the best hospital in the world for dealing with the conditions they've got. So, it's a crying shame, really. Come on, come out the way, boy. You've got to come out the way. People want to play their golf. They pay money to be over here, boy. Come on. Good boy. So think about that, guys. Because that's something I'm passionate about. You know? About the injustices in the world. When millionaires that are already millionaires, and because they're this and because they're that, get paid 20 to 30 times more money than people that get paid who save lives year after year. Save proper lives. I'm not saying politicians don't save lives. I mean, we have to have someone create the laws, but there must be some kind of justice in what you get and what you don't get paid. Hello, Mr. Conor McGew, and that's the injustice. I think that's the corruption. I think we all sort of talk about it. More, I think it's less of corruption, but more injustice. I think it's more injustice that we get annoyed about than corruption. I don't know if that is corruption. Yes, it is. I don't know. Bigger men than me on here would know that. I don't know politics much, so I can't really quote what it is or what it ain't. But it certainly feels like an injustice to me. Oh, let me go and sit round here, have a little sit down, because I need to sit down. I've got a bit sort of worked up there. Yeah, all right. nice old boys, these guys playing golf here. I want to see the way they whack these balls, put me to shame. Oh, my fuck's sake. They've got dogs. Stay here, boy. Good boy. Come on, let's get you over here. Get you on my feet. Keep quiet now. If they're in their balls, let's have quiet. Come up here, boy. Come up. Oh, just sit there. Here we go. Come up here, boy. There you go. Nice shot. There you go. So, yeah, definitely. They are greedy. You're right. You're bang right. A very greedy world. Libertarian minded, hello mate. All these lovely people in here, I love it. You're right, London is full of fucking rats, full of two-legged ones as well. Listen, you want to see some of the, my daughter lives just near off Brick Lane and Valence Road and all that. You walk through these places where there's graffiti everywhere and archways and all that. Yeah, they don't say beware of the rabid dogs, they say beware of the rats, they're as big as dogs. They're massive. I mean, Jesus, God in heaven, they're massive. And we used to have a lot of terriers when I was little. My brother used to buy the terriers, and all my mates had terriers and all that. And we'd go round Brick Lane just catching them all, you know, doing a bit of ratting. I don't think people do that as much nowadays. So it definitely kept the rat population down. They all want the bloody great big bulldogs now and pit bulls because they want to walk about thinking they're hard. You know, we used to like lurchers and terriers. Yeah, UK mate, UK transparency, he always hits it spot on. He always hits it spot on. People should listen to this guy. Has he not got that spot on? You're measured by wealth, you know, because they think because you've got money and all that, because you've been good in business or you was born into money, that you are superior, and and so that superiority comes with a paycheck that far exceeds what they deserve to have. I mean, to be honest, these people that do this shit, I'm not saying they shouldn't get a wage, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, they should be basically doing this for the people in the country. They've already got millions upon millions. You know, why would they need so much more just for helping the country that's made them so wealthy? It just baffles me that nurses, waste disposal people, police officers, all these frontline agencies and people that really do save lives and look out for us and do what they have to do to keep it an orderly world, get paid so little, and they have to go on strike and put millions of people's lives at risk just to say, look, we just want a fair wage. We want a fair wage. We want what we deserve, for what we do. And sometimes I may not look. I don't look at politics a lot. I don't read the newspapers. I don't watch the news. I do not follow politics at all, guys. I don't. So it's not my forte. A lot more people know a lot more stuff than me. Like Vincent, Evan Crinkle, if you like. They know a lot about this politics stuff. Society, X, he knows some stuff about all this, and some of them other guys. They know a lot more about this stuff than me because I'm really quite ignorant about it. But surely it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see the injustice in this. It really doesn't. And look what happened when they found out that they was all conning the people and the taxpayer. You know, they was buying second mortgages on houses, not mortgages, houses. You know, having duck ponds built in their garden on the taxpayers, which was, you know, saying they drove 5 times more than they had. They're already millionaires, yeah, and yet they was conning the government. And there was only 1 or 2 very lowly people, right? Very lowly people in the politics world that got arrested for it. All the rest of them, the ones that done the big time stuff, oh, they escaped justice. They escaped justice, they did. You know? And I'll give you a minute, guys. I just want to give Tyson a drink. Let me just give Tyson a drink. There you go. There you go. Nice. Good boy. Bring it up a bit. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Enough. Enough, boy. Yeah, good boy. How's that, eh? Oh, we got. Cheers, guys. Yeah, have a little drink. I was saying it was over the States, but isn't that disgusting? Only worth that. The mindset of these people is absolutely unbelievable, guys. You get what I mean? This is the mindset we're dealing with, where they look at people's worth in dollars and pounds. That's people's worth, yeah. Because they only earn this certain much, they're lowlier than someone else. Now, I find that disgusting. I'm not a communist by any way. I'm not a communist. I know communism don't really work. I do believe in democracy, but what I don't believe in, right, is democratic dictatorship. All right, democracy is about all the people. Okay, democracy is about all the people. It's about fairness and about, you know, a vote. When do we really get the chance to vote? About let's voting them in. Do they come in and say to us, should we vote whether the dustmen get paid a little bit more or not? Should the whole country not vote on that? As I'm sure they'd be getting paid more. Should we be able to vote whether how much money the politicians get paid? Or maybe they wouldn't do it, they're selfish so-and-sos, because they weren't getting paid what they think they're worth with their superiority complexes. Because that's what I see. I see a bunch of people that feel that they're superior to another bunch of people. That's what I see. I'm sorry, but that's what I see. I don't know whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, but that's how I feel. It's my opinion. Yep, that's exactly it. A good thing. That's actually my dad used to say that. He said even communism on paper is brilliant, but in real life it doesn't work. You know, in real life it doesn't work. What I believe is this: I believe if people put in the work and they work hard, then good for them. They should earn their money on what they do or what they don't. But when it comes to our services like the police, you know, the NHS, the dustmen, and people like that save countless billions of lives around the world every year, then they need to be shown worthy. They need to feel worthy of what they do. And the fact is they don't. They don't. The fact is they have to go to lengths of striking and things like that and putting people's lives at risk to just say, look, something needs to change. And that is wrong. I don't care what anyone says, that is wrong. Hello JK, what's happening, mate? It's true, Evie, we don't get enough, we don't get our say, we don't get, we may get to voice it on a social media platform, and we may get to talk about it, and we may have an opinion, but we don't get action in the realms of a vote. Yeah, you vote, you have a vote, put it to vote that the people in East London that are suffering now all this pestilence that's really going on, whether they think the dustmen should get more money or not. I'll guarantee they'd vote yes, just to get all that rubbish taken away anyway. You know, a man needs to get what he deserves. I used to work on the dust carts, you know. I know how hard it is. It's an hard job. You're up really early. You're working right through. You're keeping places clean. That is an absolute mess. You know. Exactly, Ives. Nothing should be a secret, but I'll tell you what, these people in power have more secrets than you know. They're the ones that do. They're the ones that hold back, you know, the secret handshakes and the secret things they do for each other. And when they sit round like, oh yeah, look at these people, and they think that we're all inferior to them. Tell you what, we are superior in humanity. The people that they think that are inferior are superior in humanity than they will ever be. Ever be. We have more empathy, we have more understanding of reality and living in a world where you can't have everything what you want, where you do struggle. And it's like you get a little credit card sent to you, right? All of a sudden you feel rich because we've never had stuff before. We've never had nothing. So we want to buy everything. But the next minute, you're in a lot of trouble. Because you've dust yourself. I'm not saying that's anyone's fault. You know, I mean, you know, it's your own choices to do that. But it's just the way you feel. You think, wow, I've got money here. I can spend now, pay back later. And you don't realise what you're doing. Because we're not used to having anything at our fingertips like these guys. So they know how to do this. So when we want to go out, get a job, earn enough to, you know, buy a mortgage, buy a house, keep our family fed and clothed, and a little Christmas present every year, or on their birthdays a birthday present or something like that. I suppose we don't know how to handle it because we've never had it. So why shouldn't these people get paid a little bit more for their efforts and for what they do and for the hard work they put in? Why shouldn't their money coincide a little more with inflation than it does? Because each year the inflation goes up, but not the wages don't. Big up, Nutter. What's happening, mate? I suppose I'm having a little rant here. Sorry. It's just things I see today. Like my son came yesterday and I didn't even know that there was a strike in East London. He showed me pictures of the dust cart strike, and I remember it when I used to be a dustman, when we used to like fight just to get a little bit more. The wages is a pittance, you know. And them areas, I mean, let's face it, they don't care. They don't care that people die in them areas from pestilence. That don't bother them. You know, sitting in their Covent Garden or their West End houses and flats that are like 20 million a piece, you know, buying another place on the strength of the taxpayer because they need to have another apartment near to Parliament for when they come down to go, yeah, 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 yeah. You know? Get what I mean? I understand what you're saying there, UK Transit, but a little pay rise here and there to coincide with inflation. They don't do it. Yeah? And people can't keep up with their mortgage payments. They can't keep up with the standard that they want to live by. You know? They can put food on the tables. If inflation goes like up tenfold like it did this year, you know, the internet went up, I can't believe it, just the internet. It went from £20 I used to pay a month, yeah? It went to 40 or 50 quid. I can't believe it. I had to do things to get it back down and go to a different company, do this, do that. No, it's not fair, don't care. People deserve to be paid what they're worth. And as long as it coincides with inflation, yeah, and you're not out of pocket every year. You should not be out of pocket every year. The common working man should not be out of pocket every year, and they are. And that ain't fair. It's just not fair. And what makes me fear things is I have 2 grandchildren, one with short-gun syndrome, one with this. Oi, oi, oi! What you got? Oh, it's only 6. And one with some other rare lung disease, yeah? That are susceptible to illness, and they're living in pestilence. And that scares me. That scares me to the core, you know? And that don't make me angry, that makes me rageful, you know? That fills me with rage. You know, these guys can sit in their fancy opulence going, yah, 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 while people's grandchildren, people's children, granddads, nans, fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, cousins are at risk of dying from pestilence. Yeah, that makes me angry, that makes me rageful. When all these elites, so-called elites, are safe. Just like there's a nuclear war, they'll be safe in their bunkers while we're all getting blown to pieces, you know, for the New World Order. You know, that makes me rageful. That inferior life to them is the cheapest commodity. You know, that makes me rageful. And I feel full of that rage this morning. You know, full of it. Big up the dustmen, I support them every bloody day of the week. They do an absolutely essential job and don't get nowhere near what they deserve to get paid. Big up the policemen for that, big up the NHS for that, big up the plumbers, the carpenters, the builders, the bakers, the candlestick makers. Big up those people that keep society running so well. People tend to think it's the elites, you know, the MPs and the guys that go yah yah to keep this world running. Well, without all them people I just named, you wouldn't have a society. There is no society without those people. The cab drivers, the fast food restaurants who work in them. Where would you get your McDonald's from if you didn't have people serving you and dishing up your grub? And let's face it, without my pie mash once a month, there'd be a fucking Second World War. I bet you didn't expect this load of waffle today, did you guys? Yes, but that's what needs to be stopped, UK transparency. That needs to be made illegal. That's what I mean. This is what these people in Parliament need to be stopping. You know, they get paid a bit more, so they raise it a bit more. That needs to stop. That is what the art of this corruption is about, and the injustice of it. It's the absolute injustice I'm talking about. So what have we got to do? Just sit here complacent, you know, in a world of apathy, thinking, well, if they do that, they're going to do that, so it's not worth doing this. Something has to be done. This is what they need to be talking about in Parliament. This is what they need to be doing. This is what they need to be looking at. They need to be looking at this VAT that they put on. They need to be looking at these companies that add more on because they've got to pay a little bit more. You know, they're earning billions a year anyway. It'd be nothing out of their pay packet. This is where it needs to stop. And this is what needs to be done, and it ain't being done, is it? You know that. Yes, governments are the only people that are gaining from it. And this is where I'm saying. There's where that there is the pinpoint of what I'm talking about, Sean. That's the pinpoint. It's the corruption of them, these so-called elites that gain from everything they do. It's all about them all the bloody time. Oh, I know. We'll make the little inferior people, give them a little pay rise, but what we won't tell them is we're going to put VAT up and take it back tenfold. That needs to stop. This is what our marches need to be about. Not that I'm too old and too fucked up to do anything about it, I suppose. I'm just having a rant. A little rant here. All these fuckers doing nothing. Doing nothing. Yeah, he's a good boy. You like that, boy? Go on, boy, go for a run. You mean no? Go for a run. That's it. A nice drink. So you've got loads of drink inside, and we get on with dinner. What are we going to do, guys? Anyway, guys, you know what? I'm going to end it here. I'm going to finish off my walk. Catch you later. Thanks for the rant. Thanks for chatting. See you later, guys. God bless you all.